Edge of Dawn, where someone went live in spoons. Well, we're gonna sit here for a minute while that happens.
Oh, I am stupid.
Oh, you got it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. What husband see? Ooh. Great question, Coffee. Why is that a clip of my "Be Right Back" nested inside of a? Yeah, someone clipped it. If you're quick enough, you can clip it again and nest it a third time. Is sure.
Half Bacade Bat just redeemed first. A button, blood type, emoji. 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 A button, blood type.
He is a delight with words.
The warrior's eyes widen. He leans in closer, towering over you.
Do we wall or do we wall? Wall.
Whatever you're saying here is clearly pleasing to him. He nods, beginning to smile. Fall! He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks.
Oh shit!
I love you!
What? Oh my god. Oh, it's so satisfying to shoot somebody in the face.
What penis did you go for?
Penis D.
Penis D, you want the circumcised one?
Cut and shave, baby, cut and shave.
Golly. Penis C, mate. Long and bulky, like he's got a semi on.
Skin color. But fuck you, dog. Fuck you, dog. This dog's gonna kill me. Why is this dog not dying? Why is the dog not dying? That's some bullshit. Yo, where's my shit? Where's my shit? Here you go. Blah.
It's like, as it's spreading, I'm gonna lick the spread.
Okay, is it done? It's done. Alright, now we can continue the story of Larry, now Stinky, and Puff.
Selwyn!
Clem, you know how you're gonna
just
do it.
redeemed 7th. A button, blood type,
Yep,
emoji.
right
A
there.
button,
Yes.
blood type,
Yes.
emoji. A button, blood type, emoji. A button, blood type, emoji.
That's right.
A button,
Jean-Claude will save us,
blood
Sarita.
type,
Let's go.
emoji. A button, blood type, emoji. A button, blood type, emoji. A button, blood type, emoji. A button,
At
blood
the end of the
type,
episode?
emoji. A button, blood type,
Oh.
emoji. A button, blood type, 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 emoji. A button.
Blood type emoji. A button.
blood
Blood type emoji. A button. Blood type emoji.
A button,
Button. Blood type emoji.
A button, blood type, emoji. A button, blood type, emoji. A button, blood type, emoji.
Good morning,
A
Crab.
button, blood type, emoji. A button, blood type, emoji.
Just so
A button,
happens
blood
that I
type,
picked your mug
emoji.
this
A button,
morning.
blood type, emoji. A button, blood type, emoji. A button, blood type, emoji.
Alright.
A button, blood type, emoji.
It wasn't even
a
you.
button, blood type, emoji.
It
A
was you.
button.
I'm still blaming you, Bat. I'm still blaming you because you redeemed the stupid fucking your sheet of your notepad full of saved redeem things for 1st and 7th that you've been using a button blood type emoji. So Crab just went and copied you. So it's still your fault. You're using the exact same mug. Amazing. Yeah, see, he just copied it. He just copied and pasted. That's all he did. All right, so we are gonna do some solo-ish D&D. I have assembled things. I have made a Harengon Ranger. He's level 5. This little dude right here. Oh, his health is I was playing around with stuff yesterday. So I need to set him back to go away to normals. Boom. All right. He should be, there we go. Cool. All right, need to leave that up. Solo-ish, yes, Crab, because I have a series of role commands built into Streamer Bot. Like, no fucking shit. Hold on. There are. This is sad and hilarious at the same time. There's 272 commands that I built into StreamerBot for all of this. Now, granted, keep in mind a lot of that is because there's a command per like encounter of what level the player is. And this is built up to level 15. So there's like a lot of redundancy in this. But I will show you, Krem. If you do, we need to start Harry out on a quest. Do exclamation quest for me. And we will see what quest we get. And then we can do a quest source as well. Have to see. Not one quest. One quest! Jesus Christ. That was caps, not shift. Correct. Unjust killing revenge. Ooh, okay. All right. So the way this works is the numbers represent the dice numbers that would have landed, right? So 1 through 4. So we landed on a 1 through 4. I forget what the table max is. So 1 through 4, we have an unjust killing revenge. So Harry is seeking revenge. What might he be seeking revenge for? Who died? We can do exclamation verb to get some words that we can use. Oh, someone was assassinated. Okay, that one works. I like it. So we have assassination. See, this is where like we can kind of all work in unison. Scavenge. Maybe the person that I am The person that was killed unjustly was scavenging for something, maybe a precious artifact, maybe something they had lost. We can do another one. Dishonor. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, so like we can kind of collaborate as we go through this. So Harry has a quest to down. No, just verbs. Just verbs, Crem. Just verbs. Weapon. We have a quest to kill somebody, most likely. Well, get revenge, really, which would probably just mean killing somebody. Command doesn't really work. So let's see. We can get a verb. Welcome. No, that's garbage. Kiss. Ooh, maybe it was a lover. Maybe one of our past loves was murdered, assassinated. All right, so hang on, let me get a notepad, actually, because I ain't gonna remember this shit. All right, so all of the tables for the commands are actually in Discord. I have a channel set up that has all of the different things that we may or may not use. So Harry is on a quest for revenge. A lover was assassinated while they were scavenging for some, I don't know, some artifact, some lost or heirloom. All right. So we can ask a question. Is Harry's lover, or was Harry's lover a past lover, or we can do an oracle question to get a response? Maybe. Well, that doesn't really work. It was a maybe lover. Let's try again. Oh. Helps if I spell it right. Yes. All right. So it was a past lover. We've parted our ways. Let's see. Where would we wouldn't know? Would Harry know where they died or where they were assassinated? What can we do to lead us to where that might be? Wouldn't be an event role. These are all the fight stuff. Dungeon, event, loot. We need to come up with a place to go to. Where's the quest source here? Hold on, let me go to the, what's the quest source table look like? Because that might give us what we need. let's do this. Is it resource? It is. Note on a dead creature. All right, so we acquired a note off of a dead creature that indicated an ex-lover, an ex-romantic interest of Harry's was assassinated. Maybe this creature was on their own quest to recover said artifact as well. Where could we come up with a place to go to? I don't think there's any. Of all the things that they had, there's no like go here thing or start. So we need to come up with a place. Or if a verb can help us. Torment. No. Grapple. Experiment. No, that's no good. Pelt. Pelt could imply something in a wilderness environment, which I could roll with that. So they were traveling along the road, and we'll say some type of wilderness, you know, a forest area, a grassy area, maybe even a mountainous area. So they were traveling a wilderness area. Okay. All right, so Harry is set off to track down whoever assassinated his lover and recover said artifact. All right, so let's do this. Let's go with, where's our wilderness table at? So let's have Harry here go out on the road. Let's get our, which one is it? One? We have left our house. Yeah, here we go. Grab our dude here. Where is he? Oh, there we go. All right. Harry's on the road. Let's see. Where's our wilderness events? So, wilderness chance. All right, so 25% chance. It's daytime, so we roll to. I mean, we're in the middle of the forest. We're in the wilderness, so it would be a low population. So we need to do D100 and see what we get. 19. All right. So yeah, we have one hit already. So we'll stop there. So now we need to go to this one. Wilderness. Oh, all right. Monster encounter. Level appropriate, medium counter. All right. So we'll call this a forest. We'll say we're in the forest. We need to roll a level 5 medium encounter. This should be level. It's forest. Okay, hold on. I don't remember how I set these ones up. Yeah, it's just level 5 medium. All right, so we need 1 CR half
And 2 CR 1/4 monsters. Let me just copy this real quick. All right, so already out on the road. Harry encounters a battle on his search. So for foresty things, we need 1 CR 5 forest. 3 darkling. So the roll is 3. We need a darkling. And then we need 2 CR 1.4. That's how I spell it, right? Oh my god. All right. Pseudo dragon. Damn, we might just die already. Fuck me. Go find out. Another. All right, so 2 pseudo dragons. All right, fair enough. So let's get these guys. Pseudo dragon. Boom. There's 1. There's 2. These guys are so small. All right. And then we need a darkling as well. Yep. Rah. All right, so we're walking down the road. And Harry encounters this small little cohort of monsters. So let's see how they want to respond to him. All right, monsters barrel straight into combat. They see me and they're like, "Oh fuck, let's kill this motherfucker." All right, so let's do initiative. Fuck me. All right. Boom. 14. Let's go over here to the log. And these guys. So let's open up their things. You got a 13. Ooh, 22. Dirty bastard. He's going first. And a 5. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Darkling, what can you do? He has Death Flash. When the Darkling dies, non-magical light flashes out from it in a 10-foot radius as its body and possessions and other than metal objects or magic objects burn to ash. Any creature in that area and able to see the bright light must succeed a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or be blinded. What is he? He's small fae. So, all right, let's ask this question. Does Harry know what a darkling is? So would he have any experience in the past? Yes. Okay, so he would be aware of that because of this Death Flash. He knows to not be close to it when it dies. While in bright light, the Darkling has disadvantage on attack rolls, as well as on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. All right, so let's try this. Let's see what the weather is today. Unseasonably cold. Fuck, let's call it summer. So it's just going to be unseasonably cold. So there's nothing crazy going on. It's just a cold day. So he is, we'll call him sensitive to light right now. So he will roll disadvantage on attacks. So what does he have here? Melee or ranged weapon attack. 5 to hit. Do 1d4 plus 3 piercing damage plus 7. Oh. 2d6 necrotic damage? Okay, just 2d6. All right. So what's his movement? 30 feet. Because he was barreling towards us, he's going to move his entire range towards Harry, and he's going to attack with his ranged, I guess he throws a dagger. 7. 12. He does not. He misses. So it just whizzes right past Harry, unfortunately. And that's his only action. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right, my turn. We are going to attack this guy, Mr. Darkling. So I know I want to keep away from him. So I'm going to come down here. 25 feet. And we're going to use our longbow. Actually, hold on. What else? I built this guy the other day. I need to see what he has. Oh, all right. You know what? No. We're going to do Ensnaring Strike. So, what is this? Save is a Strength DC 13. All right, so we're going to, if it hits the next time you hit a creature. All right, so let's check to see. So I have to combo it, right? I need to do a longbow. 8. Oh, what's his fucking DC? 14. Oh, it hits. Beautiful. Bitch, you're gonna need to roll a DC save. For strength. Oh, he's ensnared. All right, cool. So what can we do with that? Can we do... Isn't there like AoE thingies? Size. How big is this ensnare? That's gonna burn. We'll do that. We'll say that was level 1. How big is the range? Is it just? It's just self range, right? Yeah. Okay. Square. Nature. Why don't you let me draw this? Oh, here we go. Circle. All right. So can I make this smaller? And with size 5? I guess that was... All right, whatever. All right, we'll say that's him being ensnared. And that uses my... I think that uses my bonus action too, right? Yeah, it does. So I am done. That is my turn. All right, these little pseudo dragons. What do these guys do? Why does this guy have... Oh, that's their rolls. Okay. All right, it's orange guy first. What do you have? Senses, whatever. What about that? Pseudo dragon has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Limited telepathy. All right, so he can talk to his buddy telepathically. He's got a bite. And he's got a sting. Does he have a ranged attack? No. All right, so what's his movement? Is he... we want to say he's flying? We could say he's flying. Yeah, he can fly over here. Oh, he's so close. All right. So he's going to fly. He's going to have to end his turn there because he can't do anything else. Too far away. We'll go to next pseudo dragon as well. Oh, cool. It just changes the thing. Stat sheet to the active token. That's awesome. All right. He will do the same thing. He's going to just fly straight in. Again, they're just barreling towards me. All right, so he's restrained. It is now going to be his turn. So he needs to take 1d6 piercing damage. Does he get a save throw to get out of it? Creature restrained by the vines, or one that can touch the creature, can use its action to make a strength check against the DC and be freed. All right, so he's going to... Does that happen first? The start of each turn. So I think the way this is ordered, when he takes a 1d6, he'll take 5 damage. Oh, I never rolled damage on my longbow. I just hit him with it. Fuck. All right. Let's... Where's... So he would have taken 9 damage. So he's dead. Because he is now at 0. Boom. All right. So what's his death thing again? 10-foot radius. So AoE. Yeah, he's not going to hit. All right. So I don't need to worry about that. Cool. He's dead. My turn. Zoom in a little bit here. I can get closer to these guys. Okay. So I think Harry will run up since we're pretty close to him. So we'll just come up here. And we are going to attack with our short sword. 12. What's his DC? 13? Damn it, Harry. He misses. All right. So that was our main action. We'll do bonus action swing with our other short sword. That will hit for 4 damage. Plus 3, 7 damage. Is he dead? I think he's dead as well. Yes. Get fucked, Pseudo Dragon. All right. He just cuts Mr. Pseudo Dragon down. And let's see if this last Pseudo Dragon, after seeing his friends have fallen, let's see if he wants to change his tactics at all. There is a thing for this. When is it? Intent. I thought there was a different one. Might be intent again. You just double check. I think it's intent still. Yeah, so let's just do another intent roll. All right, so he's going to keep attacking. He's dead. You, sir, going to come up and I think sting. So 1 creature, 1d4 plus 2 piercing damage, and the target must succeed a DC 11 con save or become poisoned for 1 hour. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the target falls unconscious for the same duration or until it takes damage or another creature uses an action to shake it awake. This could be dangerous. All right, so he's going to come over here. Fuck it. He's going to try to sting me with a fucking 1. No, he won't. He's going to fling his tail thing around and sting his own self with that shit. He just swings. I duck. It fully wraps around and smacks him back, giving himself 5 damage. Fucking amazing. I'm assuming he has resistance to poison, maybe? No, I don't think he does. So, roll your own DC 11 con save, sir. Alright, he passed it. He's not poisoned. Alright, that makes it my turn now again. And we're just going to cut him down with our short sword. Boom. 16. That'll hit. And 5. You dead, son. Boom. Alright. Good job, Harry. Having cut down your foes on the road. Let's see if there's any loot. I know I redid the loot tables. As we pilfer our corpses here. 2d6 gold, and then a 1d6 on the A table. Potion of healing. All right. So we'll add a potion of healing, which will be good. That one right there. And then 2d6 times 5 for gold. So let's do 1d6 and 1d6. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5 is 40 gold pieces. Gold. I don't know that gold will really even play much of a role, but we'll do it anyway. All right. Having successfully vanquished our foes. Whoop. Are there? We can clear that. Come out of that. Very nice. Get rid of this AoE, and we'll just, these guys will go on. All right, let's real quick. We'll ask, did any of the corpses, the pseudo dragon or the darkling? I think the darkling makes the most sense. Did the darkling have anything on them? Any clues? Maybe. You're not helpful, Oracle. You're not fucking helpful. Let's do this. We'll say that there's a clue. Just for the sake of story. A stone with ancient runes inscribed. Okay. Does Harry know what the runes mean? Yes. All right. What could the runes further be interpreted as? Scream? Okay, maybe. How would that link together? Scream. Overturn. Let's roll a perception check to see if... Would it be perception or would it be insight? A person's mood now. Arcana? Arcana would 8. We'll say that we have no idea what that rune means, but we'll pocket it for now. Found a small rune. Small stone. Rune. Description. Don't know what it is, but we'll keep it with us for now. Okay. So, all right. So we did one encounter. We have to roll another D100 to see if we have another one. 25 or lower. Well, yeah, 25 or lower. 76. So no. So our day is over. Oh, I should have made a campsite map. I should make campsite maps. All right. I'm gonna write that down. Make campsites. I have all the different terrain types, so we can make a campsite for all the different terrain types. All right, so we'll say that he's been journeying for a day. Let's do a check to see if we have any disturbances in the night. Is that a terrain? All right, so survival. Are we just roughing it on the fucking ground here? 18. So, all right, so we'll say we found a campsite. So we're not terribly uncomfortable. Now let's see if there is a disturbance. Is it disturb? I think it's disturb. Where do I have that at? Loud noise. All right. So there's a loud noise in the dead of night. Is that a creature in the night that might be threatening? Yes. All right. Well, let's roll a wilderness thing then. Find a discarded backpack with some intriguing contents. What could the contents be? Are there any clues in the backpack? No, there's no clues for our quest in the backpack. So we'll just call it loot. And we'll do a low-level loot roll. Just some gold. We'll just do a handful of gold. Okay. So we still have something made a noise. What could we... What is the role for it? On dungeon stuff. Where's my events at? Here it is. Okay. Let's roll again to see. It's an encamped army. All right. So we're going to be awoken by the rustle and bustle of a restless encamped army. And we have found a pack, probably somebody of said armies. And we're going to pocket some gold and get the fuck out. So let's roll a stealth check. Woo! All right. Yeah, we're going to say that we sneak away unseen from that encamped army. Fuck me. Could have got arrested. Could have been murdered. All right. Let's say we go back to sleep. And let's just go to a new area on our journey. We'll start over here. Boom. Okay. Let me just do this real quick. All right. That reset all of those. Yep. All right, so we're continuing our quest to find... Actually, you know what? We never did. We never figured out who our lost lover is. So let's see real quick. Backtrack real quick here. Where's just... This is what I want. Human. All right, so we had fallen in love with a human at some point. Let's do Fletcher. That kind of works. That makes sense. So let's update Harry's story here. Human Fletcher. They were comfortable in wealth. Okay, so they weren't like royalty or anything. Nothing crazy. They were getting by, you know, not necessarily paycheck to paycheck. Had a little disposable income, if you will. All right, so we're on the quest to figure out who murdered our lovely human Fletcher. All right, so new day. We need to do another B100 roll to see what happens. 50. Nope. Nothing. 83. Nothing as well. All right, so as we continue in the forest, should we go left or should we go right? The Oracle doesn't help me there. Because, well, we can just say, we go left. Yes, and we go left. So, respective stage, we'll go stage left. Are there any clues here? Stone with ancient runes inscribed. Well, that's the same fucking... Let's try a different one. Let's just try a normal clue. Venturer's backpack containing a journal with entries that stop abruptly. Is that journal containing anything about... We need a name. We need names for our lady. Let's see. What name do we want? Let's see, stage names. No, I don't want that. Nature names. Try nature names. Female names, there we go. Eden, Skylar, Zara. Let's go with Zara. So we'll say Zara. Are there any clues in this journal related to Zara? No. Yeah, that would be really weird if it was. Like, who's journaling about my love interest? Is there any loot in this backpack? Yes. All right, let's do just a low-level loot roll. Oh, that's a broken loop. I already know that there is, damn it. 2d12 gold. I'm just gonna roll 1d12. One gold. Sure. Got a little wee bit of gold. All right. So we need to keep going along our path here. Oh, it moved me over here this time. Amazing. Maybe I was already on this one. I don't remember. This is one of the first ones I loaded. You know what? Let's roll another thing here. Let's see. Active area. This contains more proof of the rumors leads you are investigating. All right, let's roll on the clue table. What's the chapter 14 tables? Story element. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Yeah. think it's this one. What the fuck? What's the events table? Did I not make that? Surely I made that. Story event. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I might have fucked that up. So, event story element. What does... Oh, it's just those events. Okay. So it would be a wilderness event. That's what it is. Monster or beast carcass. All right. So we'll say there's something dead by this dead tree. Let's roll. Let's see, what can I learn about this dead beast? What kind of creature is it? Hold on, let's see here. I don't think there is a thing for just a random monster. Yeah. All right. So let's adjust this a little bit and say it is just not a human. And we'll go with like another race. It's a Goliath, a dead Goliath. Guess that doesn't make sense. Let's do a wild clue instead of regular clue. Strange odor. So the dead Goliath is emanating a strange odor. So let's do this. He's just chilling right here. Oh, does he not have... Why doesn't he have any... All right. Fucking... There you go. Why doesn't he have any HP? But... All right, let's do this one. That's what it was. There was an access issue there. Okay. So we'll call him... Oops. Dead Goliath. Chilling. Strange odor in the air. Say it's a pretty big odor. What would it be? Necrotic, maybe? Just say it's kind of emanating from him. So what could we learn about Mr. Goliath here? We roll an Arcana check or a Nature check. Where's my... Let's roll a Nature check. All right. We have no clue whether or not this is emanating from the Goliath or if it's just the pungent scent of the area, if you will. So let's keep going here. We'll just say it's unrelated to our thing. Let's roll another thing here. 35, nothing. Let's go to story. Creatures. Giant badger. Oh shit. All right. So we're walking along the road. No, this is not what I want. Come across a giant badger. Bat, are you in this game? What the hell? Giant badger. Let's say he's over here. Let's see what the giant badger wants to do. The badger simply attacks out of instinct. All right, badger, you picking a fight. Let's roll. $17 to, what did I roll? 20. Sweet. All right, badger. I'm just going to attack you with said longbow. That'll hit, I think. All right, yeah, his armor class is 10. 4, 7. And the 6. Not looking too good, badger. Stuck an arrow right in your side. Let's close the gap. All right, Mr. Badger. What do you have? Multi-attack. Badger makes 2 attacks. 1 with its bite, 1 with its claws. All right, then. So he has 30, yeah. So he's gonna move right up to me. And he will try to bite me. Oh, fuck. All right. This is gonna hurt. All right, so we'll roll another one. So he hits me for... Why did that one do a plus? Oh, maybe it did. All right. For 7 points of damage. And now he's going to attack me with his claws. And he will miss. It's not evened out. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. My turn. I should make a token for my swarm. I am a swarm keeper ranger. All right, let's just slash at the badger. Swing and a miss. Let's use our bonus action slash as well. And that'll hit. And we'll do another 6 damage. Ah, poor badger. We just drive our sword right into his chest. And he whimpers in death. All right. Weird ass badger. Coming up and attacking me. All right, let's do another story event. So after I murder this badger who was intent on attacking me, we have an NPC. Okay, so let's figure out who this NPC is. NPC. Oop. All right, we have a male. Human. The farmer. But he's a prospective farmer. Let's see. What is his did I just murder his badger? Did I just murder his badger? All right, he's playful and he's a playful, joking disposition. Peaceful. Okay, we did not just murder his badger. So, does this NPC, let's get a name for him. What would be a good farmer name? Do we have like a commoner? Here we go. This might work. Clifford. Clifford the farmer. Does Clifford... He's peaceful, he's joyful, he's playful. So I would say that he's not going to be any different in terms of obtaining information from him. Hold on, what are my oracle rolls here? For things that aren't a flat. He might be more willing to cough up information. So let's say likely. Does he know anything about the assassination? Maybe. Okay. Does he have any rumors? Oh, hang on. What's the... Is it just rumor? It's in the tavern stuff, isn't it? Where are those at? Where are those at? Just rumor? I thought there was 2 different rumor tables. We'll just do this. Yeah, I could have swore there's a rumors table. Hold on. Working out all the kinks. Rumor subject. Or location. So we'll say Clifford learned about something. Did I not make thing for these? Message. Ah, there it is. Might rename these. Rumor. So Clifford's got a rumor about the assassination. In the nearest hills is where he might have heard it take place. Okay. Where do I have that mapped at? On here. Events. No, I don't think I have that in here. I might need to fix that. Yeah, need to fix that. Yeah, I don't have anything there. I did not put those together. Or is that part of this table? Nope, it's not. All right, I need to make a note of that. Add Ruber things, because I don't have that. All right, so we'll say to the nearest hills. So let's go to our dungeon thing here. I want to see. I want to give us a place to actually have this take place. Let's do this. Let's see. Raid. All right. Maybe there was a raid in the next area. Was she cheating on me? Search. Leap. I do need to make like a table that just has like some location things in it, so we can just come up with like a, oh, there's a temple, or oh, here's a cave or something. Where's, hold on, let me look at this one again. Or an event. Not event. Let's see what this gets us, if this helps at all. Might not use it. Large camp, caravan. Abandoned, 25% abandoned. We'll call it abandoned. Regardless, I won't roll for that because say she was traveling part of this caravan and the caravan was raided and she was assassinated during the raid, murdered during the raid. So let's go to a let's go here. And let's, how can we make a wilderness dungeon? That we'll say this pack of whatever raided the caravan. Let's see, let's say we come up on this caravan and see if there's any clues. Broken lantern, bag of feathers. Okay. So let's see if we know that these feathers are from harpies. Where's nature? Where's nature? Where's nature? There it is. We do. All right. So maybe we will shoehorn in some harpies. Mm-mm-mm. What other clues might there be in this caravan? A body covered in map symbols. All right. That doesn't fit. I don't like it. I don't like it. We've already had that one. Part of the problem with this. Get some repeats. Find a pendant with a missing piece. Okay, I can vibe with that. So the pendant could be the other half of the other artifact that we were looking for as part of Zara's scavenging. So, and pendant. All right. So we're going to pick up the pendant. But are we going to be able to perceive... No, I don't want intimidation. Would it be insight? Person's mood intentions. I think it would be perception. Yeah, perception to see if we know that this is the other half. We'll say we're mostly confident that this might be part of the puzzle. Pendant is in part. The other part that Zara was searching for is the artifact that can maybe nestle right into socket on that pendant. Maybe it's a gem. Maybe it's a gem. All right. So I think what we're gonna do, for the sake of story, we're gonna make a cave be nearby. Caravan was camped near at the end of night. Something came out of the cave, and that's when they were raided and murdered. So I think just with passive perception, we will notice that there is a cave nearby. And instead of doing that, we'll go here. Oh, no, not this one. This one. This one, please. And we'll use this as our dungeon map. So what would be... We need to roll... See what we get here. We have a starting passage. Okay. Let's get fucking whiteboardy here. Let's go line. Say we have a passage. Start of the dungeon. And then we need to roll. $10 feet. So we'll just roll a 5 foot. 10 foot. We need a rectangle. Well, rectangle's not gonna. And can I map this to the grid? Anchor this to the grid. Good. So, oops. Okay, this narrows, right? So this is 10 feet. Narrows to 5 feet. Passage narrows. All right. We need to probably do this. Empty. Big surprise. Nothing to see here. Let's go again with another passage roll. Opening in the floor? Oh, Jesus Christ. So an opening here. It goes down to either a room or a passage. Let's see. Let's see. Passage. All right. Harry's gonna jump down. Oop. And then, so let's roll. Turns left. 90 degrees. Okay. Let's see. How big it is. D6. Side passage to the right. 5. So 50 feet. Jesus Christ. All right. I might just do another 3-point rectangle here. So we're right there. We have a passage that goes to the left for 60 feet. It doesn't tell me how much 60 feet is. Let's do this. Yeah. So right there. End of that patch. Right there. And then a side passage leading off to the right. So that'll go north. Let's see what's in this room, though, or this area. Nothing. We will continue on. So we need to roll. All right. 1d6 for length. Rolled a 3. So kind of right in the middle there. Right there. And then we can't go left because we're off the map here. Unless we do this. Oop. Those don't move with it. Oh, you fucker. All right. We'll make it go right. $15 feet, ends at door. Sweet. Okay. There's a door in a cave. Just say it's like an archway or something. Ruler. 15 feet, so not very far. Right here. And there's a door there. Don't I have... Isn't there like doors and shit in here somewhere? Walls. Door. Sure, there we go. There's a door! Amazing! Alright. Did I not make a door table? No, I did. I don't have it on here though. Fuck. Heavy stone door requires athletics check to open. DC 16, -1 HP for every 2 failed strength checks. Opens into a room. Oh, we better fucking open this door. Whoa. Alright, so we've come down to this door. Athletics. Oh, somebody is proficient in athletics. What did we roll? 11. Fuck. For every 2 failed strength checks. All right, so that's 1 failed. We're gonna try again. Keep. Oh no, son of a bitch. Harry, you just can't get this fucking door open, dude. Roll again. Woo, 17. Just barely. Just pulling it back using all your strength. And finally, it budges and slides open. Okay, so if it opens up into a room, D8, 1d8, +1 times 10 feet on all sides. Roll a 6. So 70 feet. That's a big fucking room. Let's measure this out first. So let's say bottom of the yeah, that's fine. $70 feet. We'll drop it. Hold on. We'll drop this here like this. So 70 feet goes fucking ages. Christ almighty. We'll nestle it at the bottom of that. Goes to the top of that blotchy thing, and then over to that. Okay. Here's our. This is a fucking massive room. This room's gonna have shit in it. I don't care. It's got to. It has got to. Oh fuck. So this is gonna have to have our dude in it. Our band of harpies, I guess we'll call it. There's a lot going on in here. So Treasure table. So that's if we fucking survive. All right. So we need a big bad. A big bad dude. Let's see. Significant NPC counter. So let's do. I think this is gonna be level 5 deadly. Because it has to be. 3 CR 1/2 plus 3 CR 1/4. Or hang on, isn't there is there a roll for Patty? Let's see, you know what? Hmm. All right, so generating Big Bang Evil guy. All right, so it doesn't have you make any like particular Big Bad Evil guy per se. So we can just kind of do with what we want. So let's see. We might adjust this encounter a little bit. So Al Harpy with BCR5 is gonna stomp my ass. I think maybe we throw just a straight Harpy in. On top of, maybe that replaces one of the 1/2 dudes. So let's roll. What would be a cave? Cave would be, you know what? We'll just use the dungeon. Monsters. So CR. Skulk Board. Oh, that's the book. So a skulk. I don't know what you are. What are you? Oops. Monstrosity. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. All right. And then let's go. What for? Oh, where are we typing here? Kobolds. Kobold Inventor. Let's just make all 3 of them kobolds. All right, so here's our, this is gonna be rough. Throwing them all in this corner. Let's see, isn't there a shit distance? Let's do this. 1d8. See how far away they are from me. 8. So they're gonna be at least 40 feet away from me. Okay, so let's do this. This guy's over here. He's chilling. Where the kobolds are huddled down here, drinking their spoils from the looted caravan. All right. Let's see. Are there any features in this room? No, that doesn't work. Crystal growth. Maybe. Trap door. No, doesn't work. I'm looking for like pillars and things. Campsite abandoned. All right, that's no good. Can we do a crystal growth? Fine. We'll do radiant. Say there's a crystal growth. It makes sense. We're in caves. I guess I'll just use an AoE for it. Yep. Let's do radiant. See what that looks like. It's way too big. Change the size of it. We got 15. So there's a crystal growth there. And one down here as well, somewhere. All right. Cool. All right, let's see. I walk into this room. Monsters highly alert and on guard. Any stealth checks to approach are made at disadvantage. Okay. So they're alert. I'm assuming that me rolling this big fucking stone door open wasn't subtle. So they're gonna know that a motherfucker just came into this room. So I don't think that I'll have any stealth or like. There's no way they didn't see me. Just plain as day. Here I am. So let's do this again. Isn't there? Hang on. I think I have another table for encounters. Yeah. There's a round around. No, where is it? What do the monsters do? Here it is. Intentions, tactics. Reaction, here it is. What do I have this as? Nope. Problem is I don't remember what half of these do. Did I not? I might not have made this one. Contents. Secret door. Door disturbed disposition. Yeah, I don't think I have this as a command. Counters. Where's like intent? Monsters. Here we go. Nope, those are all the types. Just in here. Disturbance, encounters, monster intent. Yeah. So that's just that. All right, hold on. I might not have made this. Very possible. Oh no, here's monster reactions. Monster reactions plus 10. I never made a command for it. So let's do this. Duplicate. Monster. This is what I was trying to do earlier. It was what I wanted anyway. You need to be The reactions. I made the table, I just never made it. Create command. Reaction. Okay. Okay. And then I need to make this one again because there's a modifier for, I think, big bads. Big bad evil dudes. That's gonna be this. And then this one. Reaction. Reaction. Hello, Sherpa. See, I know it's you. You're farting in my ear. I don't even have to look. I know it's you. Welcome in, sir. Happy Saturday. Oop. Plus. Okay. So, all right. We've walked into this room. We've wrestled the door open. We have found a harpy, and she has lured some kobolds with her siren. And the skulky dude is in here as well. Do I smell it, though? The floor plan for your house renovation? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Sherpa, would you like to do the honors? You can do exclamation reaction to see how these monsters here will react to my presence. Enemy takes my presence here as a personal affront and attempts to intimidate me. Make an intimidation check. If it succeeds, your next attack is made with disadvantage. If it fails, it goes straight into melee brawl. Amazing. Amazing. All right, so I think people will really get into this. It's been rough because like it's the first time I'm doing it, so like I'm trying to. There's like 200 plus commands, and like 100 of those are like just dumb like level like encounter stuff, like level 1 encounter, level 2 encounter. So, but there's still like a lot of commands to like parse through as you're progressing along. So it's been a little rough around the edges, but I've been enjoying it so far, which that's all that counts. Anyway, so I need to make a wisdom save. Good. I don't have a terrible thing in wisdom. Is your wisdom as a DC? What would the DC be? Against my wisdom DC. So my wisdom DC would be 13. Okay. So they need to make an intimidation check. So let's say the harpy is going to be the one that intimidates. What's intimidation? That's charisma, right? They are not going to intimidate me. They are not. I am here to avenge my poor Zara who's been murdered. Actually, I should get that open. So I need to roll initiative on everything here. All these kobolds. Boom. Okay, so we have everybody in here. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff. I'm last. Woo! We might be dead here. We might be dead. Okay. So it's Harpy, Kobold, Skulk, Kobold, me. I'm fucked. All right, Harpy. What does the harpy do? What's the harpy got? Harpy makes 2 attacks, one with its claws, one with its club. Harpy's got a club. Luring song. I feel like the harpy's going to do that to start. Harpy sings in a magical melody. Every humanoid and giant within 300 feet of the harpy that can hear the song must succeed a DC 11 wisdom saving throw or be charmed until the song ends. The harpy must take a bonus action on its subsequent turn to continue singing. You can stop singing at any time. The song ends if the harpy is incapacitated. While charmed by the harpy, the target is incapacitated and ignores the songs of other harpies. If the charmed target is more than 5 feet away from the harpy, the target must move on its turn toward the harpy by the most direct route. Oh, fuck me. This is gonna suck. Target successfully saves is immune to this harpy's song for the next 24 hours. Yep, she's gonna sing. Okay, so she's gonna sing. So our friend Harry here needs to make a DC 11 wisdom saving throw. Good thing I have a decent save throw. Don't be a fucking 1. All right, there we go. All right, Harpy, your words mean nothing. I'm immune to your song, you crazy bitch. All right, so that's gonna be her action, I think. I think she's going to just kind of stay there. She's gonna chill. She doesn't want to get up close. All right, next, got the kobold dudes. Let's see, what do the kobolds do? I might just treat these guys as like a pack. Kobold has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the kobold's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated. Okay, so these guys, I think they're gonna want to just bum rush me all together. What's their speed? 30 feet. Let's go. He's gonna come here. Oh wait, I'm on the blue one. Sorry. It's the blue guy's turn. So blue guy's gonna come here. And does he have a ranged attack? He does. You're so ugly, people pay you to not send them pics. And you failed the first one. All right, he's going to sling attack me. And he's going to miss, I think. Or no, 17. 17 hits. Okay. For 1d2 or 1d4 plus 2 for 3 bludgeoning damage. Weapon initiative. What weapon invention? What is it? The kobold uses one of the following options. Choose. Wait, what? Kobold hurls a flask of acid. Alchemist fire. Basket of centipedes? The fuck? The kobold throws a small basket into a 5-foot square space within 20 feet of it. A swarm of insects, centipedes, blah blah blah, with 11 hit points emerges from the basket and rolls an initiative. That's ridiculous. Green slime pot. Rock grub pot. Scorpion on a stick. Maybe I shouldn't have made 3 kobold inventors. These guys seem like might be a little rough. Centipedes, yeah, it's wild. All right, okay, so I take 3 damage from his sling. We'll just say he slung a rock at me for now. Next kobold dude. All right, he's gonna run up with him because he wants to, you know, they want to stay in a pack. And he's gonna throw acid. Strength plus 4 to hit. So do I just roll a strength check? 5 to, hold on. Range is 5 to 20 feet. Yeah. Come on. All right, he's not going to throw a thing of acid. He will just do a sling attack, though, because that has range. And he hits. You dirty bastard. Ooh. For 5 damage. Rough. I am not looking good. Next turn is a Skulk. What can he do? What's his jam? Valuable invisibility. Skulk is invisible. This invisibility can be circumvented by 3 things. Charnel candles. The Skulk appears as a dim, translucent form in the light of a candle made of fat rendered from a corpse whose identity is unknown. So do I even know that the Skulk is here? Children can see it. Reflective surfaces. The Skulk appears as a drab, smooth skinned biped, and its reflection can be seen in a mirror or on another surface. Perfect. So he's going to reflect off of the crystallized clumps that we have in the room. Skulk leaves no tracks to indicate where it has been or where it's headed. Okay. Melee weapon attack. Cool. So we'll say that we get a rough position of where he is. What's his DC? Or his armor class, rather. 14. Okay. He has no range attack, so he's just going to move forward. .30 feet. He's closing in.
Space_Sherpa just redeemed story time. In Dungeons and Dragons, Harry the Harengon encounters a harpy who is a terrible singer that does nothing but make him run away as fast as he can. When stumbling down the corridor, he encounters 3 kobold inventors with their trusty baskets of centipedes. Scuttling all over, the centipedes start moving closer to Harry. He begins to shake with fear, or is it hunger? Harry consumes the delicious centipedes with great gusto.
Right,
what a delicious meal.
We will
the
read
kobolds
that
look in
after we
disgust.
see what the results are of this fight, because this we may add on that this is a eulogy for Harry as well. So, all right. So he moved. He can't do anything, right? That's just passive. So we can see a faint glimmering object coming to us. Let's roll a, what would it be? Is it perception against stealth? Yeah, I think it would be perception. So let's roll a perception check to see if we know the position of the Skulk. 14. And let's roll a stealth check. He's got +8. I think, right? On his thing? Where is it? Feels stealth +8. I do not know his exact position. I know he exists, but I did not know where he is. We'll roll again when it's my turn. We'll see what's going on. All right, so next, we got another kobold dude. He's again going to run up with his group. And how close is this one? All right, he is not close enough to do his invention throw. At least not the acid. Wait. Yeah, no, these are all 5 to 20 feet. Okay. So let's just do a sling attack. Please miss. Fuck. Did not miss. I need another 5 goddamn damage. Whew. This is not good. All right, my turn. What do we have? I need it. So what is my swarm? What does my swarm do? Gather swarm. I've not played with a swarm ranger before. I just have a swarm chilling? I guess we just had a swarm chilling with us the entire time. Is there like a swarm token I can use? Bone swarm, skeletal swarm. No, I want like a... I thought there was like a list of things. Gathered swarm. Oh, here it is. Insects, miniature twig blights, fluttering birds, or playful pixies. What's my swarm look like? 2. Miniature twig blights. Is that even a thing? Twig. Twig blight. Hey! All right. So, we'll just pull him in here. I don't know if the swarm has HP and stuff. Can they be attacked? Gathered swarm. The attack's target takes 1d6 piercing damage from the swarm. Attack's target must succeed on a strength saving throw. DC will be moved by the swarm up to 15 feet horizontally in direction of my choice. Swarmkeeper magic. You also learn additional first spell. Yeah, I already got that. On each of my turns, I can cause the swarm to assist me in one of the following ways. Immediately after I hit a creature with an attack, target takes 1d6 piercing damage from the swarm. Target's attack must succeed. Strength throw be moved. Okay. All right. So I think we're going to... What other spells do I have? Fairy Fire. Spike Growth, bitch. Let's go. All right. We're going to cast Spike Growth. And let's put this... It's a 20-foot thing here. Circle. Nope. AoE. Let's go nature. Or piercing? Let's do a piercing. Size 20 feet. Oh, look at that! Yes! Yes! Spike growth. Alright, we're gonna put this right here. I want everything to be caught in it. Amazing. So just fucking roots and shit burst from the ground underneath the feet of these kobolds and this skulk. Is this skulk? Dude. I don't know if he's like touching the ground. I don't know if he counts. You put it where it shouldn't be to honor bat. Oh, you mean like over here? Sure. Or like right here on top of us. Yeah, sure. All right, so we have spike growth, and I think a potion is an action. Technically, it's not Baldur's Gate rules here. Equipment, backpack. Where's my potion? Did I not add my potion? I added a potion. Motherfucker. Inventory. Potion of healing. There we go. Oh no. As a bonus action, you can drink it or administer it to another creature. All right, so no, I will drink as a bonus action this potion of healing that I found earlier. And heal for 5, 7. 3 plus 2 plus 2. Beautiful. Delicious. All right, back to 30. I am going to move down here to be my furthest away from guess the swarm comes with me from this group and make them come to me. All right. Harpy can no longer sing. We defeated its song. So it has melee attacks. So it's going to move. You know what? Let's do this. After having seen the spike growth, Sharper, would you like to do the honors and do a exclamation reaction? See how this harpy reacts to the fact that we've entangled their friends. All right, so it can't do anything. It's just gonna try and move forward to close the gap because since it can't technically attack. Kobold. All right, kobolds don't have line of sight on me because this crystal growth is in the way. So spike growth does what? Per every 5 feet it travels. So it's going to try and come over here to get a line of sight on me. And it's going to take 2 sets of 2d4 damage. So 7 and 5 for 12 damage. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Sorry, it's the wrong one. He was right here. This guy needs to come over here. He's actually gonna come 15 feet. Oh, wait, isn't it difficult terrain? So he can only move 15, right? Groundless camouflage look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell must cast a wisdom. Recognize the terrain as hazardous. Difficult terrain, yeah, so it's halved. So he's out of movement and he's right there at 15. So he needs to take 1 more d4. And he will be dead. Womp womp. Next kobold. He will also move closer using all his movement. And let's do another 3. All right, so we had piercing damage, piercing damage, piercing damage. So we have 6, 4. It's 10. I need 1 more. 12. So he's at 1 HP. He's hurting. He is hurting. Spike growth might save me. All right, so the Skulk. Monstrosity. But he's just invisible. So I don't think he's like a spirit. Like he's not floating. So he's going to move towards me as well. Using his movement. And he's also going to take piercing damage. It's not immune to piercing damage, right? Yeah, doesn't have any resistances or anything. So he takes 14. Yo, this fucking spike growth is saving my ass. Sorry. What was he at? 18, right? So he's down to 4. Yeah, he was at 18. These guys are hurting. Last kobold. All right. This guy might actually be able to get an attack off on me. Actually, I guess Yellow Boy could have made an attack as well. So maybe what we'll do is we'll have him sling. So we'll do a sling from Yellow Boy and gold one, or the orange one. So let's do... I think we're still too far away for him to throw his thing. Any meaningful? Yeah. So 17 will hit. 2 damage for 4 damage. Okay. And then we'll do it again for the other one. 7 for 11 will miss. So he missed. Anyway. It worked out. All right. My turn. Fuck me. All right, what are we going to do here? So I noticed that something in there was making some grunting, painful noises, although I didn't quite see where it was. So let's see if we perceive 18 against this guy's stealth check. So, can I not? Oh, I'm on ruler mode. Stealth check. Where is it? Have I seen this guy yet? No. I have not perceived that he's there. I just know something is taking damage and crying out in pain, but I don't know where it is, per se. So I can still see the kobold, and I see he's barely hanging on to life. So we will... Is there anything I have that can take both of those guys out? What do I have? Could do Hunter's Mark to add some more damage. I think I might just do a... just a longbow attack. And then my swarm will add damage to it. The kobold, do we hit him? 12. Yes, right on the nose. For 1 plus 3 for 4 damage. You, my friend, are dead. 2 kobolds down. So the swarm would have attacked him anyway, but I think that's irrelevant. I guess my swarm would be like in here. Makes more sense. All right, next turn is the harpy. I think before we act on the harpy, I'm going to take a quick break and use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Let's come over here. Gutted Frank. I'm not going to waste my ammo on him anymore. I push him off the side. No, Frank. Where you going? All right, there you go. Whoa! Guess who's going off the edge? No! Damn it! I wanted to push him off without me falling off, but whatever. Dad was so gracious to send me dicks. I forgot about him. I completely forgot about him. Not only did we get boobies and clits, but we now have dicks, little dicks, dick, 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 little dick candies. So when we were talking about sucking dick on board games the other day. Oh no. Guess I eat dick. Remember when I said I would kill you last, Sully? I lied. I'm off a clip. How else would I know where it is? How else do you know where it is?
Cowpod launch.
Share it with the rest of the men. Selling clip maps. $10. $10. Don't panic. Amazing tip. Best tip ever. It is. Very moist. My moist meat. My moist rainbow meat. Yes. You're getting very hungry. You're getting very hungry. Rab, you've not died?
No,
How?
I'm fucking so good at this game. Jesus.
Welcome. Welcome to the car.
Oh, I'm dead.
Rab is so good at this game. All right. Character sheet. Okay, Harpy's turn. Let's see. So the Harpy has witnessed all but one of its kobolds die. And its skulk. I guess I don't even know if it sees its skulk. Let's see. Sherpa, would you like to do another exclamation reaction to see if the Harpy is going to take any different tactics? Or anybody else for that matter. Use this main attack. All right, Harpy is still on the move towards me. Flying over. Wait, hold on. I should probably check. Well, it can fly 40 feet. All right, so let's give it another 15 to account for that, as we didn't do that last time. So she's flying down to Harry in the corner here, who was making his last stand. Still no ranged attack, right? Yeah, double checking. Okay. My turn is... we gotta go to Skulk first. All right, Skulk still has to make his way to me. He's going to move 5 feet, and we're gonna, for the sake of... if this kills him. I think it does. I think the Skulk has successfully succumbed to spike growth. Nope, takes 7 damage, so... he did. So I'm just... Harry's just gonna hear some monster just like cry out in pain and just collapse like a thud on the ground. I wonder if we can see... I guess another question would be, if it dies, would we see its body? Because I don't perceive shit. Unless he rolls a 1. I guess he can't roll a 1 on a stealth check. He's dead. I guess we see like just a weird shimmer on the ground, the shape of like a humanoid type thing. We don't know what it was, but we know it's dead. All right, Kobold. Kobold, he is going to not move. Wait, hold on. How did this guy not have any damage on him? He took damage. So this was Kobold number 1, which would have been blue. Kobold number 2 was this guy. Kobold number 3 was this guy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He took 11 damage. And he moved. I never applied it to him. Motherfucker. Is this what you have to deal with, Fuzzy? When you're fucking around with our shit? Oh, wait. No, he would have 2 hit points. Not 11 hit points. Keep doing that. All right. Yeah. And this was the Skulk. Right? Yeah. Skulk. And then another damage on him. Okay. So the Harpy is bearing down on us. Kobold is going to do another sling attack. And he will miss. Devastating. So there's just like a rock that's just like pinging off the back of the wall behind my head. All right. I think we finish off our Kobold friend here with another longbow attack. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to move up here. I see that Harpy coming to me. And I am not keen on staying where I am. 17 to hit the Kobold. That's 100% going to hit. And we will finish him off. He's dead. He just cries out and collapses in the spike growth. Okay. Harpy. All right, Harpy lady. Harpy's gonna move. Close the distance on Harry here. And that's still too far away to land an attack. Yeah, 10 feet. Too far, my friend. Too far. So, does Ensnaring Strike, how does that work with flying? Let's see. Harpy's medium size. So it doesn't get advantage. I guess it doesn't matter. There's no comment on here about whether or not if the target has a flying move speed. I guess it just flies. So she's not flying presently. She's just chilling on the ground anyway. All right. So strength 13. We are going to do a level 2 Ensnaring Strike. So we're going to do a longbow attack. Oh, crit. Get fucked, Harpy. Get fucked. So you're going to take 7 double dice for 10 for 9 for 19. And then this is the Ensnaring Strike doing damage on it. Doesn't, but they just need to pass the strength save. Oh, 8. You are ensnared. You are ensnared. Let's do, yeah, I'll do piercing again. Let's do a little circle. How is this? That's so big. Let's do that. It's not 5 feet. That's like 10 feet. Whatever. I draw just a... All right. Line width 2. The hell? Line. All right. You know what? Let's just go with a square. Oh, they're showing up over here. Oh, fuck me. That's dumb. This works. All right. So she's ensnared. Boom. And on that note, I'm fucking off up here. Fuck you, Harpy. I'm out. That's the end of my turn, right? Because yeah, the Ensnaring Strike eats a bonus action. And we did that at level 2. So they're gonna take 2d6. Yes, can I clear out these guys when they're... Ah, there we go. Yeah, so let's just get rid of them since they're dead. So you need... Where's my Ensnaring Strike at? $2d6 for 5. Oh, shit, I never rolled damage on my longbow, did I? Or no, I did. I just never subtracted. So it was 19, and then another 5. So 24. Fuck. Nope. What? Damn it. I want the stupid token underneath. Fucker. I just want to move this token. Why are you not moving? There we go. What did I say? 24. So they have 14 left. All right, we'll just kind of do that so I can at least still click independent of each other. All right, Harpy's turn. They took 5 damage. They can make another strength check to see if they escape. And they fucking do. All right, so this is gone. He's gonna move right up to me. She can catch me. No! All right. She can... Wait, hold on. It's an action, though. It takes an action to do that. Yeah. Uses action to make a strength check. So, cannot attack me, because none of these are bonus actions. Yeah. All right, so she's just in my face. That's all. So, that means my turn. And we, I think, will... Do I have... Did I take... Not... I can ensnare again, because ensnaring strike can be off of any hit. But we might just do 2 slashes at her. All right, we're gonna slash at her with our short sword. What's her? 11. Yeah, that'll hit. 1d6 plus 3. So for 6 damage. Not looking good, Harpy. Not looking good. And then short sword again. That'll hit. And this is just a flat d6, so without the 3. So for 6. So 12 damage. 2. Harpy is hanging on for dear life. Harry is cutting her down, cutting her wings off. All right, Harpy can now attack me though. And they will multi-attack. So you're gonna claw me. Or that'll hit. Ugh. 2d4 plus 1 for 3 damage. Not bad. And then you're going to club me, which will not hit. So we take 3 damage. Okay. Oh shit, my swarm. I keep forgetting about my damn swarm. My swarm would have done damage, right? Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I think we'll be alright. As long as we don't miss both these attacks. We're gonna take our short sword and ooh, right on the nose. Just fucking shove it into her chest for 9 damage. And Harpy will be dead. Much success. All right. Where was this up here? So we have defeated the Harpy that slayed our beloved Zara. Let's see. See what loot. No loot was found. Shit. No loot was found. Cool. Well, we may not have found the missing piece of the pendant for Zara's pendant, but we have defeated the harpy that murdered her in the caravan while she was on her search for it. So we can leave that in our back pocket. So I say we return home. So we can delete all this stuff. Throw out our things. All right, how do I erase this stuff? There we go. Ah, nice. How do I delete that? How do I delete that? Erase that door? How do I delete that door? Delete walls. All right, that works. Okay. RP can go, that can go. So we would go back to home after our journey. Oh, what the hell happened there? Oh, okay. Whoops. Let's do long rest. Cool. So we can leave him here, or we can make a new character and do something different, or take him on a new quest. We could say we leveled him up 1 level for completing all of that. So what did we get? Do we have... Oh, we get another favored enemy. Interesting. Let's go plants. Really weird, but it makes sense because we're a rabbit living in a forest world. Deep speech. I'm just gonna pick a language. Like, it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna be using languages to that extent, likely. Natural explorer. You're particularly familiar with one. Here, let's do this. Fucking blind everybody, but we're leveling up our dude here. So you're particularly familiar with one type of natural environment or adept at traveling and surviving in such regions. So we have swamp. We're a rabbit dude, so grassland makes sense as well. Okay. Is that all we get? More spells, right? Probably. Known spells. What's that at? Abilities? Do I not get any spells at level 6? Yeah, we're full. I think that was the only new stuff, right? Okay. So a very unexciting level. Oh, don't we have... Oh, shit. I was doing... I made that a lot harder on myself because I think I have second attack. So I could have killed those things a lot faster. Ranger features. Fighting style. Yeah, extra attack. Yeah, so I hamstrung myself. That's okay. It worked out fine. have attacked twice with our longbow and an extra one with our short sword for our main hand. That's fine. All right. Do we want to do another quest? Let's say we have, you know what? After our adventure, we've gone to the tavern. Oh, stop drawing walls. God damn it. Say we're chilling at a tavern. Let's do the T name 1. All right. T name 2. Eye of the Spadger. What the fuck's a spadger? Did I spell that wrong? No. S and B are pretty far apart. So we're in the Eye of the Spadger, sipping down some booze. Let's see. What is our tavern in Keep? Player choice. Does anybody have any particular preferences? Not, I'll roll it again. Spell it right. Human male. What do we have in the way of humans? Here we go. There's our innkeep. Let's add some people in the tavern here. Go. Oop. It's a couple dwarves. Over here by the fire. Enjoying some drinks. Maybe there's an elf or two. And let's say there's a bard up here playing the piano. Bard merchant. Okay. What other races are there? What would be a good halfling? There's a halfling singer chilling from the piano. Okay. Maybe there's another halfling at the bar. So big. So we are in the bar. Let's see. Item lost retrieval. Okay. So someone in the bar has lost an item we must retrieve. Are there any rumors about this? Rumors. Oop. Three rumors around that we can discover. All right, well, there's a halfling. Let's see what his disposition is for the halfling. Grumpy. All right. So let's talk to this halfling here and see if he is in possession of one of these three rumors. So let's do this. Let's see, does the... All right, he doesn't have it. All right. But do we know that? Does he look like anything? Would that be an insight check? Mood and intentions, perception. I think that'd be perception check or investigation. Use how something works. Let's just roll a perception check to see. Do we know that? Maybe. Let's ask him. Because he's grumpy, he's gonna be unlikely to tell us. He tells us anyway, and he tells us that he has not heard of this lost item or where it is or may not be. Well, fuck you, half elf. Halfling. Let's talk to these guys over here, the elf and the human. And let's see, do they have any information for us? Yes, they do. Let's see what the disposition is of this group. Nostalgic. Okay, so they're not really idiotic. So one of them is an idiot, and one of them is nostalgic. Low is male, high is female. 2. So male's nostalgic, and then the woman is, we'll say she's drunk and acting like a fool as a result. So let's talk to the dude and see if he knows of this rumor. Oh shit, I never made the rumor tables, did I? No, I didn't. Rumor subject. No, I made these. Rumor sub. The thing. Okay. Situations table. Did I make that? Oh, that's just the verb stuff. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Plunder. All right. We can work with that. So it's probably loot of some value. Proclaim. Someone has a right to it, that would make sense, right? Because if it's a retrieval, the person who owns it is proclaiming it's theirs. I like it. Gob. No. Lurk. We're going to use lurk. Hurdle. So it could be that it has been stolen and we have to overcome something to retrieve it. All right, let's do this. So we'll say that that's all he knows. Let's talk to the dwarves over here. Let's get the disposition on the dwarves. They're resigned. Okay, so they're just kind of over it. These guys are not having it. Weird. All right, so let's say that they are just neutral. So, do the dwarves have any information for us on this rumor? Yes. Okay. So we'll ask the dwarves what they know. And maybe they know the location. In the nearest forest. Okay. Fuck it. All right. So that'll just be right away. We'll get into it. So there's something that happened in the nearest forest. Let's see what that might be. Entice. Brag. Persuade. Grieve. So something happened in the nearest forest where maybe a group was enticed into a trap, and the person who set the trap is quite smug about it. They were persuaded into it. Maybe they haggled away their heirloom. Grieve, though. They're upset that they lost it. So maybe they were robbed. This person who proclaims to own this item was robbed. They're grieving the loss of said item. Persuaded against their will. And the rogue or thief is boasting about this item. Is this the pendant? The piece of the pendant that was lost from Zara. It could be the same, could be different. So, item was lost. Stolen against... will the thief is bragging, boasting of their fortunes in their respective circles. Okay. All right, let's come up here and talk to these. We got one more rumor. Let's see what these guys' disposition is. Resignation. Mischievous. Interesting. Let's say 1d4 to see if they are low end mischief or good. All right, so yeah. So they're likely to help us. Maybe it's someone in their circle who knows this boaster, and they are very willing to give up some information. And they are. So without hesitation, they are forthcoming with information. The next large town. Okay. So something happened in the forest near this town, and as a result, that's where we're headed. Okay, cool. So let's see. What could we roll for? What's happening in this town, maybe? Isn't there like a thing for size of this town? Just do unmarked. Oops. I need like just do like a straight population roll. Well, all right, that's fine. We'll say the town has anywhere from 200 to 400 people. That makes sense. That'll work. What's going on in this town when we get there? Amnesty. Maybe a trial is happening. Oh, urban Yvette. An assassination. All right, so there's a hanging going on. There's an acquittal happening as well. This is a busy town right now. Official proclamation. Maybe that has something to do with the amnesties. Ooh, U-Barn. U-Barn. Large scale fire. Oh, fuck. Interesting. So, all right, let's do this. Really have city thing, but I thought I had a stone. This one? This one. This is the one I want. All right, we'll just say we're in a stony area of the city, this town that we're in. Need to get some towny style maps. Actually, you know what? We might actually hold on. We might be able to have that. Here's kind of something looks like a bigger town. This could be it. 42. Boat. This could be the outskirts of the town. Combined with 42, we go inside. Oh, here we go, 59. I like this one. This is bustling. And then let's add another one. Was that 42? Town inner. Yeah, that works. Oh, this is like a gladiatorial pit or something. An amphitheater. Like it. Cool. So we arrive in town. Urban chants. Yes. So, it's a town. So 6 rolls in the daytime for encounters. So, is it urban encounter? Urban event? Urban event. No, it's not urban event, urban encounter. It's urban. Tattered cloak blows up the street, catching hold of it. You find a note in one of its pockets. Ooh, okay. Is this note of any relevance to the lost item in our quest? Maybe. Okay. Oops. Next roll. Oh shit. All right. So 2 of 4. We are encountered on the street and asking about why we're poking around, maybe. Some thugs trying to mug me, perhaps. Say I'm down here. Is there any like entrance to this town? Here's fine. So level easy encounter. Level 6 easy. 1 CR 1/2 plus 1 CR 1/4. So let's do this. CR 1.5 urban. Do I not have? Oh. I could have swore I had. Aquatic, coastal, dungeon, forest, hill, mountain, urban. Yeah, urban. The fuck? Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working, streamer bot? Yeah, Sarah 1.5 urban. What do you do, urban? You're reading the file. Did you actually fire off? You did. No, that was the easy. You didn't fire off. Oh, motherfucker. These are... Shit. Commands aren't there. Which is why they are not working. We fix this a while. ER 1.4. All right, CR2 is done. CR3. Four. Couple more. 5, 6, and 7. All right, last one. I swore I tested these, but I guess I didn't. Test the urban ones. Hey, a thug! Just a regular old thug with also a 1.4. So a thug and a giant wolf spider. So a thug with his giant wolf spider that he summons. So thug approaching me from this house right here. And wolf spider. Wolf spider. Giant wolf spider. This one actually has a... Yes. Yes. All right. So, fucking let's do shit. Let's see. What is their intent? Use this area as its territory as a challenger, attacks immediately, trying to drive me backward. Might make strength checks to push you back. All right. So this thug, is going to try and push me. He does not succeed. On a 10, that ain't happening, buddy. So, as a result of this thug trying to push me, I draw my weapons and be like, excuse me, sir. That's rude. So where's my guy at here? You gonna throw down? Try to push me around? Harry ain't having that. He ain't having that nonsense. Initiative for him. An initiative for Mr. Wolf Spider. Sweet. So I'm going first. Okay. So I, being the rabbit man that I am, (15 feet, 5, 10, 15. I think I might jump over these guys. Or jump away over here into this wooded area. Yeah, I'm gonna jump over here with my rabbit hop as a bonus action to get away from them. Does not provoke opportunity attacks. And that'll be that. And let's get rid of his wolf spider friend here. What is his? So 13. Oh, we're gonna miss. Shoot an arrow right past him into the fucking house behind him. We're gonna notch another arrow with our longbow and fucking miss again. You lucky spider. Just again, sails right over him. He's too close. That's what we'll blame it on. He's too close. All right. Well, Harry, that's not great, man. Doing that shit. All right, what do we got here? Attack tactics. The thug has advantage on attack roll against a creature if it has at least one of the thug's allies within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated. All right, so he won't get that yet. Spider is not in range. Movement's 30, makes 2 melee attacks. So he's gonna come right up in front of me. And he's gonna swing his mace at me. Motherfucker. He's gonna crit. So he's gonna do that. And that. So he's gonna do 9 damage. Okay. And I guess he'll just do that again. He doesn't have another melee attack. Just swing at me again. That will absolutely hit. For another 8 damage. Fuck you, man. Damage. 6, 7, 8. This is rude. Okay. Spider, what you got, buddy? Spider climbs. Spider can climb difficult surfaces. Sure. He's just gonna come up and try and bite me, I think. Does he have web? Any web things? No, he doesn't. He can just climb. That spider moves in. Oh, where's my swarm? I need to bring my swarm. Keep forgetting about that damn thing. Swarm. It was twig blight or whatever it was. A little swarm. Yeah. Mr. Spider will go to bite me, and he will land a hit. 4, 3 for 6. Jesus, I'm not looking good. Easy encounters kicking my ass. Plus 2d4 poison damage. 5. Do I have poison resistance? I have no resistance to poison. Damn, I am hurting. We're hurting. Right. All right, Harry. Might need to fucking jump out of this again. Not good. You're going to hop again over here for 15 feet. Oops. Wait, what? No, right here's 15 feet. I'm back. Okay. And we might have to bust out the old spike growth. So we're gonna cast spike growth. AoE piercing 20 circle. We're gonna shove this down here. Fuck. Maybe I'll stand in it too. Just not move. I can hop out of it. I might burn all my hops to hop out of this shit. So I kind of want them to be in it. Take the most amount of damage. So we'll just cast it beneath our feet. And as a bonus action, I will do Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark higher levels when you cast a spell using spell slot 3rd or 4th level. So no point in casting Hunter's Mark at level 2. So we'll do Hunter's Mark 1 on Spider Dude here. Can that be marked as a status? No. So let's just make this custom one. An H mark. Okay, so he's got Hunter's Mark flagged. All right, Thug. Thug has got a ranged attack. Does he know? When a creature moves, blah, 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 the transformation on the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast. So he knows that this is here. But is he smart enough? Let's do a reaction. What? There it goes. If you score 50% or more of the creature's HP and damage in the last round, creature makes a wisdom, it disengages. Otherwise, it attacks normally. Okay. So he doesn't do anything fancy. His intelligence is 10. What's an insight check? Wisdom. Let's have him make a wisdom to see if he knows what this spike growth is. 13. We'll say he's aware, and he'll make a ranged attack. This heavy crossbow. And he will not. Oh no, he will hit. Motherfucker. Wait. I have 15. Oh, that's my initiative roll. 1d10 piercing damage. Or 10. Motherfucker. This is not good. We're on the ropes here. This Thug is a mean motherfucker in this town. Jesus. Just attacking people coming into the town right away. Right, that's his turn. Mr. Spider. He has a lot of wisdom. But he can only attack. So climb difficult surfaces, including long ceilings, without needing to make ability checks. All right, that doesn't really affect anything. So he's gonna move 10 feet to close the gap to me. And in doing so, he's going to take 10 damage. You lucky bastard. He is hanging on for dear life. He is going to try to attack me for 17. He does. Before 7. Fuck me, man. These easy encounters aren't. This is deadlier than the fucking kobold harpy encounter I just did. And 2 more poison damage. I am hanging on. This is the end of Harry coming into this town. This thug, man. All right, we're gonna hop out of here on my turn, I think, and then cure wounds. I'm gonna hop again. Use all my hops. Hop out of the spike growth, and we're gonna cast cure wounds because we need to. Glad I picked this up. Fuck. 10. All right, that's better than nothing. Back up to 15. And that'll be my turn. All right. Thug's got his spider front in his vision. So he's going to move 5 feet to the right here. Take 2 piercing damage. I've not even touched this bastard yet. This thug is kicking my ass. He will range attack. And he will miss with a 10. Thank God. All right. Spider is going to move and probably die. Yep. Spider, you are dead. Another victim for spike growth. Now it is my turn. Now we can start doing some fucking damage, hopefully. Okay, so the swarm does what? Again. The attacker's target takes 1d6 piercing damage from the swarm. Oh, all right. Nope. Here's what we're doing. We're going to attack him with our longbow. And we will hit. So, let's roll our damage. 6. And the swarm is going to force him to try and move 15 feet in a direction of my choice. But he must succeed a strength saving throw. So you, my friend, did not. Haha! Right. So he's going to go 15 feet this way. Actually, no, back. Right at the edge. And he's going to take 1, 2. Oh, this is nasty. 3. So that is 8 and 5 plus the 6. Right, so that's 10. So that's 19 damage. So he's going to be at 19 is going to be what? At 11? Yeah, he'll be at 11. And that's per attack, right? Oh, no. So the swarm is just once on each of my turns. All right. I still have my second attack, though, so hopefully we can close the deal with this. Yep. 23. That'll absolutely hit this motherfucker. Oh, 6 damage. So he's down to 5 hit points. Okay, Mr. Thug. Your move. I think he's just going to range attack. He's hanging on for dear life. He's just going to... He is going to stumble after he's reeling from this absolute beating he took from getting moved by the swarm, and his feet are all pricked. So he's going to, let's do time to feed you shall return. No worries, Sherpa. Oh, it's fucking 2 o'clock already. Damn, we might actually just end it after this fight here. Let's do 1d4 damage. He's just gonna like just shuffle around in place a little bit, trying to regain his footing after that, and take 2 additional damage. As he just absolutely whiffed with that heavy crossbow, and the recoil just made him lose his footing. All right, Harry. Come on, buddy. Let's seal the deal. One more shot. 18 for 6 damage. That'll do him in. Fuck me. Success. And then we will stop concentrating on spike growth. That'll go away. All right, you thug. And then we're going to do a couple casts of Cure Wounds on us. Heal some more. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Then we will do a short rest as well. Well, that didn't do... Didn't apply the healing. Reset. Why did that not work? So it's 3d10 plus 6. So $17. All right. All right, so we're back up to 40. Okay. Sweet. All right, it is 2 o'clock. Going for 3 hours. This might be good. Let's see. What have we done here? Let's loot. Let's see if there's any loot. 5 to 8. No loot was found. This thug was just being mean. He was just being mean for no fucking reason. Air combat. That, I think we might leave Harry here for now. That was interesting. Go over here. So we left in town after beating thug. Yeah. Save this. Boom. Cool. All right. We might actually do some more of this tomorrow. We'll see. We shall see. I quite enjoyed putting this together, or putting this in practice, I should say. Putting this to practice. I need to make some things, I think. Look at my notes. Adjust some of the commands and stuff, because a couple were missing. To go through and find those and plug them in. But all in all, I think that was pretty fun. But yeah, cheers everyone. Thanks for watching. We will be back tomorrow with something. Maybe more of this. If not, I think Thaumaturge might be in order, as well as coming back to that next Wednesday too. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!